Hi, hello, good evening. Today I'm going to talk about trains which I like. So let's get started. So sometimes I talk about my son and he loves trains, and because I think his first toy was train toy of train. So and the train was the save lines save lines 3000 series 3000, and which is which was his first toy. And before that, so when I was a child, I loved to train too, and I had a lot of train toys in my parents' house. I think the trains still exist in their house, and so I after that. So when I was elementary school student, my futures what kind of job with what kind of job I would be would want I wanted to be was operator or driver of a train. So and I used to read a lot of train books at that time, but I forgot my dream. I had forgot my dream when I was a junior high school student, and I forgot it. I had forgotten. Forgotten it. I had forgotten it since my son was born. So and I suddenly remember the my dream and what I like trains at that time. So after that, I still like to purchase some train the toy for my son as a hobby of me. So and my son also enjoy enjoy with playing the toy. So that's why I think that is very good thing for me and for my son. And he loves to read encyclopedia of the train, and he learned a lot of number and text sentence or text from the train's book, and that is very good for he as an educational thing to use train, and he can run numbers and text and words or colors or something like that, and so on from the trains. So and I think what kind I think the education from the thing which someone loves, someone love is very good to thing, because there's no they need to they don't need to have they don't need to be patient to learn to learn something, because that is just a curiosity, and they I think they don't think as a study or learn. So that is very good thing to improve their something or educational skill to use things which they love. So in my for my son's case, that is very good to use that is very good to use the trains trains for educational thing. And so for me, I'm learning a lot of trains name from his books, and I do like to keep my train keep my train skill than the skill which he has, which my son has. So because my son often asked me train what kind of train that is, or mm, please tell me the series of the train. So actually that is very difficult to me, and I want to answer the question, and I want to answer his expectation. So that's why I have to study a lot from a book and from the internet to get a knowledge about the train. But of course, you know, I love and I have a curiosity about the train, so that's why I have no need. I don't need to have any patience to any patience to learn the name of train, and I can read the train's book for a long time, and even I can read the train's articles for one day. So that is my so actually I want to read such a book for a day, for all day, and if had not have I had not any work. So, and my most favorite train is the mm, that is very difficult question, but actually I like the Saphir ODORIKO, which is from Tokyo to is peninsula, and that is all the seat is special seat, and the cost is a little bit expensive, but actually the train is very comfortable, because I think the train is taller than the train, and the other trains, other commute train or something like that, other express train, and they have it has a window on the ceiling, so the sunshine easily go through into the train, and the train is always bright, and the color is very beautiful blue, and that means the sea of the is peninsula, and also I think the design is very good, and so designable. How do I say English? So, and which has the train has a space to like restaurant, and we can eat something special in the train, and the foods are the special food, which is a peninsula, so that is very delicious, and we can enjoy the travel to Izu Peninsula even in the train, so that is very comfortable, and the train like the very spacious. So I love the train very much, especially the exterior is very beautiful, like sapphire, like which is jewelry. So the color is very beautiful, and so about the train debut was maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and well, it's very difficult for us to make a reservation for the train, and yeah, especially in the travel season, for example summer vacation season, or autumn vacation season, or golden week in Japan. So we need to a lot of effort to take the ticket of the train. And of course, my son has the toy of the Saphir ODORIKO, because he loves the train too, and I know that train's toy is very very um, created in detail, and the color is perfectly same, I think, and the train's ceiling is openable, and my son can put some toys into the train, and that has such a gimmick, and but the train is a little bit more expensive than any other train toys. So but it is very reasonable. So that's all. Goodbye.